Okay, next item on old business, you know what? No, that's new business, I'm sorry, public relations.
I believe that was Tricia's system.
I'm
I'm interested in it, but I don't want to.
I'm all for it, I just don't remember what the agenda item was.
I think Tricia put it on a couple of weeks ago when it got pushed. I mean,
I think that tied in with the, I'm sorry.
Public comment?
No, with email notification and finding ways to promote the Hooksett School District and the great things that happen in the Hooksett School District.
I do have a related issue that I could bring up under this that didn't make it on the agenda. I think I emailed you all that the Banner approached me about writing a column monthly about the school board, and I'd be willing to do that, but I responded to them that I would not be able to do that without the consensus of the board. I would, for all of you that know me well, I would promise to employ an editor so that I would not be reflecting poorly on spelling in the Banner. I wanted to get some kind of guidance as far as going ahead or not going ahead with that. So I think that's one aspect of the public relations.
I saw the request and I look at it as if it was an article, I guess, on the board, I would say that it should be a board member. But I look at what Dean Schenkel does for the town. He is I'll say the CEO of the town, and he reports on different items within the town and where it's reporting out on the school. And I'm not proposing anything, but if we had a volunteer, I think reporting on the school would be better served from the administration. So I think it was nice. I think it was very nice that she asked, and that's the way I look at it as two different items.
So
Did she want you to be reporting on the schools or the school board? I think that was my question, because if it was schools, a school board member would be as qualified as anyone else to write. Like, I wasn't clear about that. Were we writing about the schools or were we writing about the school board? Because to be very honest, sometimes when you submit things to Ginger about the schools, you can wait weeks and weeks.
Well, I could relate to you from memory what she said. She emailed me and said it would be great if you'd be willing to write a monthly column. And I don't know if she said about the school board or about the schools. I was kind of taking it about everything. I mean, because I had just been elected as a school board member. I think that's why she emailed me. I would say at this point, I would really be looking for an up or down on me, because she personally contacted me. So I feel like I should give her an answer from my point of view. If the board wants to, or the school or administration wants to pursue something other than myself, that's fine. But she didn't ask me to come to the board and pick somebody. She just asked me if I would be willing to do it. I am willing to do it, but I'm not going to do it as a school board member without, the support of the board. My general thought would be it would be about more probably about the schools than the school board. Well, I don't know. What we deal with here is about the schools, so maybe school board decisions and how they affect the school. Frankly, I'm not quite sure. I didn't get any kind of an outline, and I don't think she would really provide me with one.
Any other questions, comments? What's your pleasure? Is that a request from the Banner?
Could you go back and ask her for clarification? Did she mean school board or schools?
Can you get that clarified, or doesn't sound like you're sure, or maybe you could go in either direction? I don't know.
Well, I suppose I could. I tend to think that if I wrote a monthly column, it would be about whatever was, I mean, frankly, there can be times when there's really nothing going on at the school board that I would probably look to something that's going on at the school. So I would prefer an up or down on it, and then if I'm out, which is fine with me, I have plenty to do, I'm totally up to the board approaching the banner. I would just like to give her a response because she personally asked me, and I've been telling her that I was going to talk to the board about it, so. I can go back and get more information, but I'd really rather just, have a yes or no and go on from there.
I might be wrong about this, but I don't think any of the other boards or council does this. It's not normal practice. And I always thought that anything that's coming from the board that's being represented of the board, it's the chair that conducts that to the media. And I would be more comfortable with just maintaining that.
Well, we need to give Dave an answer, so.
I'll make a motion so that we can bring this forward, that I'm allowed to write an article for the banner on a monthly column. And if I get a second, we can vote on it and move on.
Discussion? Excuse me, discussion? Okay, all in favor of approving the motion as presented, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed.
Nay.
Thank you.